final seconds, no fouls to give. Halliburton looking. Halliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good!
I'm a TyreseHaliburton hater. I hate the Indiana Pacers. I hate the fact that they're winning. I hate seeing them in the NBA Finals. I hate seeing them succeed in the playoffs. Something about this team I just don't like, and I hate it so much. Okay, I love TyreseHaliburton when he was on the Kings. As a matter of fact, I love TyreseHaliburton's game when he was on the Pacers before this year. But this year, I don't know why, I find myself being a TyreseHaliburton hater. I know y'all just seen the shot. I don't know how he keeps getting these. I don't know how they keep letting him do this. How do teams constantly keep letting TyreseHaliburton make game-winning shots? I don't understand how somebody like this, and he's so, I guess like he just wants to play the game the right way, that he's easily overlooked. But he's shown in this playoffs that he is so great in these moments. So great. I mean, he had shots like this against the Cavs, the Knicks, and then now the Thunder. And my thing is, how do you plan for this? How do you stop this? You know he's going to take the last shot at this point. But at the same time, I wouldn't put it past him to pass the ball for a better shot if you do load up on him. So it's like, what do you do in this situation? What can you do in this situation? It's so many times, and it's like, how, bro? How does he keep getting these? Like, usually every once in a while, a player will miss a game-winning shot. He never misses. It's like, it's so pure. You know it's going to go in. It's so annoying, bro. Like, watching this game and seeing how everything unfolded was so annoying to me, bro. And this whole video is really based off predicting today's game, okay? The game tonight, game 2, and it's going to be between the Thunder and Pacers, obviously. NBA Finals. It's going to be in Oklahoma City, right? In the Thunder home court. I expect the Thunder to bounce back and win that game. Okay, we've seen them lose game 1 to the Nuggets, and they bounced back in game 2 and 1. I expect them to bounce back. The Thunder are always rusty when they have a couple of days off. They come back, they're always rusty, and then they get it together. But the only thing that scares me is the Pacers had 22 turnovers around the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Like 3 minutes into the third quarter. They had 20 turnovers in the first half. And the whole game, they were really down by 6. The most they went down was by 15. And they fought back. And that's something that the Thunder are going to have to remember and get used to, because they are so used to teams that fold once they're up by 20, 15, right? Every time the Thunder up by 15, 20, 25, they go on their patented runs. They're so used to teams just like folding and giving up. This team right here, it's a whole different story. This team right here is going to keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting until they finally win. And that's why I hate this team, okay? Because when you think the game is over, when you think that they should not be anywhere close to winning, they find a way to win. And it's because they're so underrated and so overlooked that the idea of them continuing to fight kind of leaves your brain for a little bit. Like, even watching this game, as a fan, as somebody that was watching the game, and mind you, I'm about to expose myself. I'm from New York. I'm not from Oklahoma, okay? But watching this game, I was so comfortable in the Thunder winning the game. Even when the Pacers cut it to 4, I expected the Thunder to come back, and they did. They brought it back to 8. And I was like, okay, there's no way the Thunder give this lead up, right? And before I knew it, Lou Dort misses a 3. Holmgren misses a layup. J-Dub misses a shot. And then Shai misses what could have been the shot to make it a 3-point game. And honestly, in my opinion, 22.5 seconds left in the game. I'm sorry, bro. Shai, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Bro, I'm not taking that shot. I'm forcing them to foul me. We're gonna play keep away the whole time. I know it's only 1 point, and you wanna have to get a shot up. If I don't have the best shot available, I'm not forcing nothing. They're gonna have to foul me. They're gonna have to foul me. Because I'm like, there were so many times this game, especially in the fourth quarter, where I wanted ShaiGilgeous-Alexander to go to the basket. I was literally yelling, "Give it to Shai, go to the basket." Like the shot J Dub missed, the shot Lou Dort missed, the shot that Holmgren missed. Actually, I think Holmgren was off a fast break, so I'm not gonna count that one. But the other two shots, it was possessions that they set up in the half court. I really wanted Shai to go to the basket with that ball in those two possessions. Why? Because I understand he was like 13 for 27 at a certain point, but I still want the ball in my MVP's hand. But that last shot, I don't know why, I just didn't want it in his hands. I felt like it was gonna be off. I felt it in my pause. I thought about it, and as everything was happening, everything's unfolding, I just feel the energy of the game, and I just realized he's gonna miss. And then I said this before: if you give Halliburton a 1 point game, a 2 point game with a couple of seconds left in the game, GG's, it's over. And usually they'll call a timeout, and they run that same play where everybody starts in the backcourt and they all try to get something off the run action. But this time, they didn't even call the timeout. They didn't give you time to set up your defense or nothing, which shows that the Indiana Pacers are scared of the Oklahoma City Thunder's defense. That defense is real. Because if they weren't scared, they had timeouts. They could have called a timeout, brought it up, and then set up, their offense and get a good shot. They didn't do that. They went down, and Halliburton ran down the clock, and he hit that shot. I hate Halliburton. I hate the fact that the Pacers are winning. I hope they don't win another game in this NBA Finals. I hope the Thunder win 4 in a row. I hope the Thunder win Game 2 at home, win Game 3, win Game 4, come back to home and close it out. I really hope so. And honestly, bro, I could say that the Thunder, I don't know where their defense was in the second half. I mean, it was still better than New York, but it wasn't as aggressive as it was in the first half. They weren't forcing as many turnovers as they were in the first half. And Shai had a bad game in terms. I know he had 38 points, but he took like 30 shots, 32 shots for those 38 points. I don't expect that to happen again. Maybe in Game 4 it's going to happen again, but right now, Game 2, no. J-Dub had like under 20 points. I can't remember exactly how much he had. Not happening again. Obi Toppin coming off the bench and giving you 5 threes. Not happening again. I'm sorry. It is not happening. That game was an anomaly. Now, here's the thing for the Thunder. You better win Game 2. Because if you don't win Game 2, the most you're going to win is Game 3. And then after that, Game 4, Indiana's taking it. Game 5 is going to be an uphill battle. I promise you that. Because something about this team, they just have everything that it takes to win a championship for this specific season. And maybe that's why I hate them. Because I don't see Indiana as a championship team. I just see them as a regular team. But this year, they just happen to have what it takes because luck was kind of on their side on their way to the NBA Finals. And I really hope that they lose. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just got to be honest. I don't like the Indiana Pacers. I don't want them to win. I don't care. I want Shai to get one. I want Shai to be NBA Conference Finals MVP, regular season MVP, and NBA Finals MVP. All in the same season. Call it whatever you want to call it.